Welcome back, coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we are diving into the 1979 D. Lincoln cent, a common yet fascinating coin with a rich history. While most of these pennies are only worth face value, certain high-grade examples and rare errors can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and auction prices, and find out if you might have a valuable one in your collection. History of the 1979 D. Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent series has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1979 D. Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D. mint mark below the date that in 1979, over 4.1 billion Lincoln cents were produced at the Denver Mint, making this coin very common in circulation. However, finding one in high-grade condition or with an error can make it valuable. Design of the 1979 D. Lincoln cent. The design of the 1979 D. Lincoln cent was created by Victor David Brenner and features the classic wheat penny era obverse design with the memorial reverse introduced in 1959. Obverse, front side, a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the word Liberty, to the left the year 1979, to the right the mint mark D, for Denver Mint, below the date the national motto, In God We Trust, above Lincoln's head reverse, back side, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which replaced the original wheat penny reverse in 1959. The words, United States of America, along the top the motto, E Pluribus Unum, just above the Lincoln Memorial the denomination, 1 cent, at the bottom. Rarity and value of the 1979 D. Lincoln cent. The value of a 1979 D. Lincoln cent depends on its condition, rarity, and whether it has a unique error, circulated condition, worn coins, face value, $0.01 slightly better condition, 5 cents, $0.10 since billions were made. Circulated examples have little extra value unless they have rare errors. Uncirculated condition, high-grade coins, MS 60 to MS 64, 25 cents, $1 MS 65, well-struck, minimal marks $5, $10 MS 66, very high quality $25, $50 MS 67, exceptional condition, very rare $200, $500 MS 68, near perfect condition, extremely rare $1,000 plus auction highlight. In 1979, D. Lincoln cent graded MS 67 plus by PCGS sold for over $3,000. Rare errors and varieties of the 1979 D. Lincoln cent. Certain error coins make the 1979 D. Lincoln cent highly valuable. Here are some of the most sought-after varieties. 1. 1979 D. Lincoln cent with double die, DDO or DDR. Some coins show doubling on the inscriptions or Lincoln's profile. The rarer and more visible the doubling, the higher the value. $50 to $500 plus, depending on severity. Point 2. 1979 D. Off-center strike. A misaligned die can cause the coin to be struck off-center, with part of the design missing. A 10% off-center strike might be worth $20 to $50, while a 50% off-center could fetch $500 plus. Point 3. 1979 D. Broad strike error. This occurs when the coin is struck without a collar, making it wider and flatter than usual. Value, $50 to $200, depending on condition. Point 4. 1979 D. Lincoln cent struck on a dime planchet. Some pennies were mistakenly struck on a dime planchet, making them lighter and silver-colored. Value, $500, $1, $500 plus. Point 5. 1979 D. Lincoln cent with clipped planchet. A minting error where part of the planchet was cut off before striking. Value, $50 to $300. Depending on the size of the clip. If you think you have a rare variety or error, it is best to get it authenticated by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX for an accurate valuation. How to sell a 1979 D. Lincoln cent. If you have a 1979 D. Lincoln cent and want to sell it, follow these steps. Check its condition. Coins in MS 67 or higher are much more valuable. Look for rare errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and broad strikes can be worth big money. Get it graded. If you have a high-grade or rare variety, getting it certified by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX will increase its value. Sell online. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great for selling collectible coins. Visit a local coin dealer or show. You can also sell to local coin shops or attend coin shows for potential buyers. Final thoughts: the 1979 D Lincoln cent is a common coin, but high-grade examples and rare errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you have one, check its condition, look for rare varieties, and consider getting it graded. You might be holding on to a hidden treasure. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1979 D Lincoln cent. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting insights. Welcome back, coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we are diving into the 1969 D Lincoln cent, a coin that might seem common at first glance but has some surprising details that make it worth a closer look. While most are only worth face value, certain high-grade examples and rare errors, including the famous 1969 double die, can be worth thousands of dollars. Stick around as we explore the history, design, rarity, value, and auction prices of this coin. History of the 1969 D Lincoln cent. The 1969 D Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark below the date. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1969, the U.S. Mint was facing a coin shortage due to rising metal costs and hoarding. While the 1969 D penny was produced in large numbers, there are still some rare varieties and high-grade examples that command high prices. The total mintage for the 1969 D Lincoln cent was 4,02,832,200, making it one of the more common Lincoln cents. However, even with billions minted, certain coins in pristine condition or with unique errors can be highly valuable. Design of the 1969 D Lincoln cent. The 1969 D Lincoln cent follows the same basic design that had been used since 1959, featuring the Lincoln Memorial reverse introduced to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Obverse. Front side, portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner in 1909. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust," above Lincoln's head. "Liberty," to the left, 1969, on the right, with the D mint mark below the date. For Denver Mint. Reverse, back side, Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which replaced the earlier, wheat ears, design in 1959. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. The inscriptions include, "United States of America," along the top. "E pluribus unum," just above the memorial. 1 cent, at the bottom. Rarity and special varieties. While most 1969 D pennies are common, there are some varieties and errors that are extremely rare and valuable. 1. 1969 D high-grade coins, MS 66 and above. Most 1969 D cents were heavily circulated, meaning that finding a high-grade, uncirculated example is difficult. MS 65 red, $15, $1.40. MS 66 red, $100, $2.50. MS 67 red, extremely rare, $1,000, $2. 500 plus. One of the highest graded 1969 D Lincoln cents, MS 67 red, sold for $2,875 at auction. 2. 1969 double die obverse, DDO, not found on 1969. One of the most famous Lincoln cent errors is the 1969 double die obverse, DDO. However, this variety was only produced at the Philadelphia Mint, 1969 no mint mark, and not the Denver Mint. If you find a 1969 D penny with doubling, it is likely machine doubling, which is much less valuable. However, if you do find a 1969 no mint mark double die, it can be worth over $50,000. 3. 1969 D RPM, repunched mint mark. Some 1969 D Lincoln cents show a repunched D mint mark, meaning the mint mark was stamped twice in slightly different positions. These varieties are collected by specialists and can be worth $50 to $300, depending on the visibility of the error. 4. 1969 D off-center strikes. Coins that were struck off-center can be valuable, especially if the date is still visible. 10% off-center, $25, $50 50% off center, $150 to $5,005, 1969 D struck on a wrong planchet. Some 1969 D pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign coin planchets or nickel, dime, or quarter planchets. If you find a 1969 D cent that looks silver, thinner, or heavier than usual, it could be an error worth $1,000, $5,000 plus. Auction prices for the 1969 D Lincoln cent. While most 1969 D cents are worth just a few cents, rare varieties and high-grade examples have sold for big money at auction. Here are some record-breaking sales. 1969 D Lincoln cent, MS 67 red, $2,875. 1969 D Lincoln cent with RPM, repunched mint mark, $500. 1969 D Lincoln cent struck on a dime planchet, $3,000 plus. 1969 no mint mark double die obverse, Philadelphia mint, over $50,000. If you think you have a rare variety or high-grade 1969 D penny, consider getting it certified by PCGS or NGC to maximize its value. How to sell a 1969 D Lincoln cent. If you have a 1969 D penny and want to sell it, here are some steps. To get the best price, check its condition. Coins in MS 66 or higher are much more valuable. Look for rare errors, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, and wrong planchets can be worth hundreds or even thousands. Get it graded. If you have a high-grade or rare variety, getting it certified by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX will increase its value. Sell online. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and great collections are great for selling collectible coins. Visit a local coin dealer or show. You can also sell to local coin shops or attend coin shows for potential buyers. Final thoughts. The 1969 D Lincoln cent is a widely collected coin, and while most examples are only worth face value, high-grade specimens and rare error varieties can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. If you have one, check its condition, look for rare varieties, and consider getting it graded. You might have a hidden treasure in your collection. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1969 D Lincoln cent. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting insights.